If you're ready to take back control of your health, you're in the right place. Welcome to Awaken Wellness with me, Tanya Candy, registered nurse and health coach. Now, I'm not your typical nurse. I consider myself divorced from traditional healthcare. I broke free of the sick care system in 2019 when I realized that the root cause to my sickness, my autoimmune disease, and my chronic pain was me. If you're ready for truth, for clarity, for honesty in a tough, love, compassionate way, I'm the coach for you. Join me while we dig into our root causes of sickness and disease. All right. Hey, everybody. It is November, just shortly after Thanksgiving. A few days after, maybe you got out and got some shopping done or had some good family time. I am live on YouTube and Facebook. If you're watching on replay, hey, it's great to have you here. So I am Nurse Tanya with Awaken Wellness. Gosh, can you believe we're rounding up the end of the year? So, of course, in typical Tanya style, I don't really have anything major planned for this group coaching. I didn't have any questions come in, so sometimes that happens. It looks like there's a few people watching, so that's cool. The way I'm doing this live, I can't see comments. So unfortunately, if you have got anything that you want to communicate with me, I don't think I can multitask that well, but you can always use my my business line is 406 290 8727. I'll probably give you that a few times throughout this thing. I've got a couple of things I want to touch on. Let's see. Let's get into it, right? So I just have to stress, don't let the holidays sabotage your plan. Do not let the holidays sabotage where you're at. I don't know, like even for me, I was so busy. And today I moved this back an hour. I really wanted to stick to noon and be consistent every full moon. The full moon's a big thing in the detox parasite world, but it just keeps me on track. I had to really make myself get on this live today because time crunch. But we have to be consistent. We can't let these things completely derail us and throw us off track. So I'm here, I'm an hour late. And I have to do this for you, whoever's listening, whether it's one person or whether it's 1,000 people. I need to be consistent. So accountability. Here I am trying to do that, trying to be consistent. Let me see if I go over here to this chat or comments. Maybe I can see comments. So I don't know about YouTube, but Facebook, I think I can see comments. So if you're there from Facebook, looks like everybody's on YouTube. So that's all right. I got me some tea made here. My sinus relief tea. I have a client who gifted me an old Rife machine that they weren't using. So I'm trying to figure out how to implement that and play with that. It's a little intimidating, but it's going to be super cool. I woke up Sunday morning with a pretty decent sore throat. So I just went to that Rife machine and hit some strep throat, some sore throat stuff. And I feel like it's a lot better right now. It's just dry. I feel like I want to gargle in olive oil or something. It doesn't hurt. It's just super dry. So I might be sipping on that tea throughout this. Okay, so let's talk about that end of the year drama. Like, are you a kind of an overachiever who does the whole, oh my God, it's the end of the year. I had all this stuff planned and all this stuff that I didn't get done. So what are those things that you just missed the mark on. Think about it. Make yourself a list. Start kind of doing a little of that journaling. Where did I miss the mark? Was it with your health routine? Was it diet? Was it exercise? Was it a book you wanted to get read? All those things. Where did you miss the mark? So take some time and really think about that. Then once you get that list, forget about it. That's what I'm here to tell you. Forget about it. Forget about the coulda, shoulda, wouldas, right? So let it go. It didn't happen. There's no way that you're going to get it accomplished in the next 30 days. Or maybe there's something little that you're almost there that you could get accomplished. For me, I really had told myself that I was going to be better about my like each month sitting down and going through your checking account and getting everything itemized and ready to go so I didn't have to do it all at tax time, right? Yeah, that just went out. Like, I am not gifted at business. The business part of running a business really sucks for me. I am just not good at it. So again, fail. I'll try to do better next year. So what are some things at the end of the year, now that we've let go of the coulda, shoulda, wouldas and the things that we didn't get to and that list of things, let's think about setting our intentions for 2004. So some things that I really like to do right now, while everybody's having awesome sales and all these promotions, is take part of that and set that intention toward me, toward my health, toward next year, and get in gear. For me, if I do that now, rather than waiting for that New Year's resolution, like that whole New Year's resolution, I get it. Not that I don't do that. I'm more motivated to start fresh in January. Not necessarily resolution, just the starting fresh. It feels like, yep, that in the past is in the past and start fresh. But that resolution, a lot of times we've really set ourselves up to fail because of the past failures. So that failure where you were going to do, lose 20 pounds and then you didn't follow through with it, about March, you had forgotten about it. It's that memory, that muscle memory, energetically is there. That failure is there. So I would like to encourage you to set your intentions now, not in January. So do something new. Set your intention now. And whether you're going to work out, eat better, join Thrive Market, whatever that is in your wheelhouse, do it now. I will give myself, my business, a plug. Because of me thinking about this in this way, this set your intention for next year to succeed, I am still offering through the end of December my gift certificates. I am giving you a bonus 20% on your money. So you can buy yourself a gift certificate, you can buy somebody else a gift certificate, and whatever you spend, I'm adding bonus bucks. I'm adding 20% to. So there is some serious incentive to set that intention for next year. So I do have a link for that. It's probably easiest if you go to Facebook. It's not really on my website. It's kind of hidden. Or if you shoot me a text at 406-290-8727, I'll send you the link for that gift certificate page where you can buy online. I've got a specific page just for that shopping. Or you can call me up and we can do it over the phone as well. So set your intention, whether it's to work with me, to go deeper, or if you are ready to get your spouse on some Cellcore products, you can do that on a gift certificate as well. So I really want you to be thinking about that. Set your intention. Like maybe you were going to do some IVs, vitamin IVs this year, and you didn't get to it. So my gift certificates don't work for my vitamin IVs because that company is kind of a separate thing, and the payment source is different. So I can't do gift certificates for that, but I would promise you 2 free enhancers with an IV for next year. Let's see. So goal setting, right? Set your intentions now so you are set for success. A couple of things that I wanted to mention. I am going a little bit deeper with a product called Designs for Health. I really, really like their products, and they've got so much stuff. So I'm going deeper with them. You're going to see them on my shelves. You're going to see me recommending them more. They give us a really cool app called Well World. And with that app, so text me your email and your phone number. You do have to be okay getting text messages if you want to use that app. In that app, there's lots of different meal plans. I've kind of fallen short for people with the meal plan, offering them in the Great Health Reset. I usually just do the 7 inflammatory foods, but some people want to dig deeper than that. So this app gives us, you name it, we can choose the meal plan, and there's shopping lists, there's recipes, everything from keto to just clean eating, Whole30 type stuff, you name it, we have access to it. And also in this app, we can set trackers. So if you're one that likes the reminders, you like the trackers, if you're really digging into a weight loss plan or any of those things on this app, it's going to track those. You can communicate back and forth with me as well. By the beginning of the year, I'm hoping to be bringing in an assistant, like a health coach, and she also will have access to that app and giving some feedback. But then when we meet on a monthly basis, I can pull that up and see what you've been up to. You can track blood sugar, like really we can customize it. You could track about anything. That is called Well World. So if you would like access to that, and you can start using it now, I'm offering that to you if you're a client or if you're just a potential client. You're just thinking about, dabbling in some of this. We can get you on that app. What else did I want to tell you? DIY Cellcore stuff is just been an amazing hit. The foundation program, it is great for anybody who wants to clean up, their compost pile, clean up and start going. It's if you have chronic issues, if you're sick, if you're on medications, if you've got like thyroid problems, if you're chronically ill, it's going to look different than that. You're not just going to be able to do step 1, 2, 3, 4 and say that you feel amazing. It's going to take a little bit of work. I think what I might do, let me quick see if I can share my screen and bring up my website for you guys. Let's see if I remember how to do that. It's been a while. It's not jumping out at me. Oh, silly me. Here it is. Okay, so let me go and I'll pop my website up here. There's a few things that I want to show you guys. So this is my website. This is my homepage. And most of this stuff is clickable. So you'll get more information if you click around on certain things. I have got a store built in here. So if you are if you're working with me at a distance, or if you are wondering what things cost, you can go look here. I do mail out from here, or sometimes I'll drop ship from Cellcore. But if you're interested in doing the DIY, the foundation, and you're wondering how much the products are going to cost, here it is right here in a nutshell. That is the 4 months worth of products with a couple of bowel movers in there. The bowel movers are just really kind of important to have in your cupboard. So that's the basic step 4 program. So, and if you want the DIY, you can do just that and not do any of my support, not any of the DIY. If you want the DIY, then that is going to be under home and then scroll down to the DIY programs. And that is going to be in here. So with the DIY, you're going to get access to this members only area. And in the DIY, there's going to be monthly videos that kind of tell you where you're at. You can email me, even pictures if you want to identify parasites. You can email me. Then you get my support and the education that goes along with it. This here is just the parasite cleanse. Some people, they're only interested in that, but we always want to do the jumpstart kit first. This is an old picture. The CT Minerals is no longer a liquid. It's a pill now. So this picture is old. But that's something that you can do. And if you want the extra assistance, you can do that DIY. Here's that pop-up. So the order form for the DIY, you can do just the full access pass, which is $210. And you're going to get those videos. You're going to get support by email, and then you're going to get my code. So you can just go, you can take my practitioner code and you can go right to Cellcore's website and order. So you don't have to order directly from me. Let's see, there's that. And if you just scroll down, there's a couple of different kits. So this is the foundational kit. And that is everything that you're going to need is going to come right off the UPS, all in the same box. And you're just going to store it and you're going to move through those steps. This is just a detox. So it's a little bit different. It's a little bit more aggressive than the parasite cleanse. The steps in this detox it's a little bit more aggressive. It's a great kit. Let's see. Pop up again. And then there's that DIY full access. So it's just the information. I get so many questions, and I'm always telling people, just go to my website. All the information is there. Just go to my website. Under getting started, that is just going to be a page that tells you a little bit more about what I do. It's super hard to define what I do. So a lot of times you're just better off just getting in here and finding out. But we can do a lot of testing, food allergies, saliva, stool, you name it, we can test for it. Or we can just start with some bioenergetic testing and some products and see what your body wants to talk about. The great health reset. So you'll hear me really talking about this come January when everybody's ready to do something different. This is an awesome program that I do. We do a test with that. We either test your cortisol or test a blood test. Either one you can pick. They're about the same price, so you can do either one. But we'll talk more about that in January. Let's see, this member area, I can never get right in there. Well, maybe it would let me in. That's my personal email. But in this member area, if you are working with me, you're automatically going to have access to the Cellcore 120-day foundation if you're a one-on-one client. And then I've got a couple of different levels. There is a DIY area access, and then there is the great health reset that goes a little bit deeper. It's more intensive. There's more information, and that is for the people in that great health reset program. Let's see. Let's close that. Oh, actually, I bet you guys can't see anything, can you, off of this screen? Because I bet it won't show you other windows. Shoot, I gotta see. Will it? Drat, it won't. Sorry about that. Here I am just rattling away, and you guys can't see what I can see. All you can see is this. You can't see when I open a new window. So sorry about that. Hopefully, what I was saying made sense to you. Of these different areas on my website that you're going to go check out. So I might as well get on with the show if you can't see my windows. Under this store, like I say, you can see prices of things. And you can shop off there. You can totally shop off there. And then under affiliated products, I've got like your Therasage, love Therasage. If you're interested in red light sauna, all of these affiliate links make my store like 10 times the size that it really is. So I really appreciate having all these affiliate links. Fullscript, if you don't have a Fullscript account yet, you need one. It is a must. You can click on that and it will take you to Fullscript and give you access under my account. I'm always working on making that better with some protocols and stuff like that. But this is so much better than buying stuff off of Amazon. Fullscript has got, you just go to the search bar and whatever you're searching for, they're all vetted and trusted, and you know that you're going to get what you are supposed to get rather than shopping off Amazon. I do get some credit for that as well. So I appreciate each and every sale. Thrive Market, that's a friend share. So that's a food co-op that if you're not using that, I highly recommend you do. It's hard when you're trying to wander through that and figure out new brands. As your standard, groceries to your door, that's another friend share. If they're not in your location, you can be the first to get a drop going. Intelligent Threads, I love these guys. This is that imprinted energy, imprinted fabrics with a muscle relaxer. This stuff just works for me. I love it. I love it. I love it. You have to experience this stuff to believe it. So if you're around, stop in and I'll give you a demonstration with the blanket I have here. EMF Harmony, I love these guys. I think have still got some good holiday sales going on. You can click on my link and I'll get a little credit and you'll get a discount. I try to keep a decent selection of them in stock. It's hard for me to keep up, but they've got nice jewelry looking EMF protection. I like it a lot. Labs, the Queen of Thrones. If you can't stop in, you can use my link and buy directly off of their website. Mother Earth Labs, another product that I just love. I recommend so much in the shop. And more I'm going to see have people geared more towards ordering those from home from my link. But great products. They're all really methylated. So when I want a good B vitamin, when I want, they've got, I just love all of their stuff. But like, if I've got somebody really struggling that hasn't been methylating for a long time and has gotten a little acidotic, they've got a product called pH Balancer that is totally amazing. And they do have some liquid forms. A lot of my clients get really sick of taking all these pills. So they've got a few like multivitamins that are liquid form that help people out that can't take pills. Methylene blue, that's something I don't talk a whole lot about. My husband and I have been taking methylene blue, I bet, for about a year now. We like to take it with, we put it in our Ninja Red from Young Living or in some liquid vitamin C. And yep, we do the methylene blue, monkey with some DSMO. So those are conversations for another date. But if you'd like to talk about that, get a hold of me. Continuous blood sugar monitoring. I'm super glad to have access to this company. So you don't have to have a prescription. You just create an account with them, and they've got an app and software that helps you make sense of your blood sugar monitoring. But if you're really fasting or you're really struggling with trying to get your type 2 diabetes resolved, this is a great thing to do. Check out this continuous blood sugar monitoring. Dan Purser is an awesome expert on MTHFR and methylation. He's got some great products. He's got some testing. When I first got this affiliation with Dan, I didn't have access to the testing that I wanted with MTHFR and the genetic SNPs, but I do now. So through Designs for Health, I now have access. So I don't use Dan Purser's website as much as I used to now that I have my own access. But that he's got some great videos. If you want to learn more about MTHFR, if you have it, if you think you have it, watch some of his videos. Organo coffee. I love this stuff. I wasn't promoting it very hard because it is multi-level marketing, and I don't love that. But when you look at the prices, people are charging like $61 for a box of King coffee on Amazon. And if you just go ahead and do the multi-level marketing, you don't have to sell it, just sell it, sign up as a customer, it's $37 a box. So it's totally worth it to just sign up with the company. Beauty Counter. I love Beauty Counter. I don't really stock these guys. It's impossible to stock, but they are clean makeup, hair, skincare. Young Living, again, I don't really sell Young Living. I've got a professional account with them. And so if there's anything you want to order, I'd be happy to order for you. I put in an order every couple of months. There's just a few products of theirs that I personally wouldn't go without. Pure O3, that's fun product. They're all ozonated things. So like fun, I say fun, but what I have like some every once in a while I'll have a hemorrhoid flare, and so I've got some ozonated oil suppositories that I use for those hemorrhoids. Lifesaver when you need it. I also have some ozonated mouth and oral care from them. MagnaWave, that's the company of my PEMF, My Pure Water. Gosh, I know everybody, all this money and all these things that we have to do, but that distilled water is worth it. This My Pure Water is a very well-built machine and very trusted. And this melt method, that you just have to check it out. That is really cool, like body rolling, like self-massage and rehydrating your tissues. I really like that as well. All right, let's put me back. Add. Okay, so that's a lot of stuff. I figured I would just go ahead and kind of plug those things. I'm always on the lookout for new products, for stuff that works. Like I said, I got stuff that you might even be seeing me and you have no idea all of these things available that I do. I do a little vagus nerve stimulation, and gosh, sorry, my brain fog, it's still an issue, that darn brain fog. Vagus nerve stimulation, and it is biofeedback, but not like how people think of biofeedback. It's microcurrent that has a biofeedback, but it's not like a printout biofeedback. It's just microcurrent. It's a healing modality. So I've got that. And then I've got a scan that I do that is like a heart rhythm analyzer. So you just put it on your wrists and it analyzes heart rate, stress, HPA axis. And it is just energetic. So it's a screening in a sense. It's a screening tool. It's not a diagnostic tool, but it also will tell us a little bit about hormones, thyroid, electrolytes, even cell energy and cell depletion. So I do that. That's an add-on scan. Like if you come in for bioenergetic, we need to do that first because the bioenergetic scanning, the Quest screws up the other scan. But that is really cool. And I'll be using that more like in the new year when we're really talking about the great health reset and your HPA access, balancing your stress, and all of that. We will use that scan a little bit more. And now I've got this Rife machine that will be working in somehow, right? Definitely working towards the future, needing some part-time help. I am always curious about a little bit bigger space. I'm going to be talking to some people here in town this afternoon, getting some measurements. So yeah, I have like the majority of people who do what I do are just going all online. Everybody's giving up their retail spaces and doing everything virtually here. And I'm the absolute opposite. There's something in me that just loves the store. I love the retail space. I love when people just walk in and say, "Hey, I have this problem. Can you help me fix it?" And I love the community. I love that one-on-one. So, yeah, in this crazy world, this crazy climate, am I nuts? Let me know. Am I nuts? If you have any, like, if you're like, "No, Tanya, oh, you're crazy. The community will never support it." Let me know. I'd love your feedback. But so far, the feedback I've got up here on the wall, you can't see them, but our local like newspaper had a little voting, and my business got voted best new business in Richland County and best wellness office in Richland County and most unique business in Richland County. So I think that's really encouraging. I just refuse to be afraid of the economy and afraid of everything else because I know people are getting better. Oh, I did want to mention that. So I do want to brag a little bit, like it's kind of hard to I I absolutely am humble, yet I really want to brag about some of these wins. Can I just tell you about some of the wins that we've had in here? I didn't make a list, I guess. So there have been a couple of fertility wins. And the fertility wins are really just off the foundational program. It's just the detox and parasite cleanse. And, people who had too low of hormones, not able to get pregnant, and things weren't working. You just do detox, you remove from the body what is not supposed to be there, and things just kind of start working right. If you're full of parasites, it's really hard for your body to make hormones because there's not enough mitochondrial energy. So that's super awesome, just awesome. And I love especially a couple of my guy clients who have been pretty shy. They don't really say too much, and they're really good and compliant. And I had somebody just walk in. He did so good for like 6 or 7 months. Did the cell core. He would when he first came in, he was super. Really, really wanted to go off his cholesterol meds, but afraid, just afraid. And throughout my coaching, changing the diet, getting the supplements, he got brave. He went off of those cholesterol medications, went off his blood pressure medications, and of course worked with his doctor. That is not my deal. I just support. He already came in with this notion. I didn't plant the notion in his head, right? And he just kept saying, "I don't feel any different. I don't feel any different," and even he just did amazing. He did it all, even when he didn't feel different. And not too long ago, he brought me in his labs that his before and after, and right there in black and white, he looked like somebody completely different on paper. No cholesterol problems, blood pressure totally within normal limits. And once he saw that in black and white, then he's like, "Yeah, I feel awesome." Sometimes it depends on our brains. And that's what's awesome about testing. If you choose to do the testing, some medical testing, even like detox, we can do a urine test and you can see how toxic you are. And then 6 months later or 4 months later, retest, and you could actually see the difference. Like, that's a big deal. That's a really big deal. So, and then I've had um s- just mouth oral care wins lately. Men really lose weight on my detox program. Women too, they will lose some weight, but of course it's not as fast. But the wins from my male clients are just amazing, and maybe they've been more vocal about it. But getting type 2 diabetes on under control, and one of my client, he just came in just to tell me he'd been to the eye doctor, and his vision was better, no signs of pressure, glaucoma, having a lifetime of poorly controlled type 2 diabetes. His blood pressure was amazing. His energy is amazing. And just stopped in to tell me, how great this was. So that's what keeps me motivated. That's what keeps me going. I've got some people with long haul COVID that were starting to make progress. That's hard coming up out of that darkness, that being just fatigued and sick for so long, and that it's been hard. That's getting some energy back with them has it's been hard. We take two steps forward and one step back, and I try to start the detox again, and it's too much. Like, they're just not methylating things, so we have to back up and two steps forward and one step back. But they're so good, and they're compliant, and they're eating right, and they're making these changes. So more and more, people are understanding that the choices that we make, like, we can take back control of these things. It does take a lot of effort, and it takes so much consistency. But the Cellcore Foundation, and then we do the energetic imprints to support your body as you do that cleanup. It's just a wonderful, wonderful program. Remove from the body what's not supposed to be there, replenish what is missing, and awesome, awesome things happen. So, there's a couple people that stayed with me. That is awesome. Thank you so much for staying with me. If you're on the replay, I'm happy, happy, happy to have you here. Contact me in some way. Reach out if you are ready to do something different with your healthcare. You can, on my website, there's lots of little contact forms that you can fill out. You can text me. I've given out my my phone number a couple of different times. One more, it's 406 290 8747. You can schedule appointments by yourself online. You can do that. If it's not working, or if you can't find a time, just get a hold of me and we'll get you scheduled. It's going to be good. Next year is going to be good. You're going to be amazing. Here's my shout out to all you DIY folks in the house. My heart is DIY as well. I love to do things myself. And these days in this wellness space, we've got so much information. We've got access to all the cool stuff like castor oil packs, adrenal cocktails, foot soaks, lymph massage, rebounding, grounding, fasting, keto, you name it, we've tried it. We all know what Barbara says. The one thing you don't get as a DIYer is access to professional products. Until now, I have designed a really unique DIY system that gives you access to Cellcore Biosciences. You have not really detoxed or done a parasite cleanse until you've experienced Cellcore's 4-month foundation program. And you won't really know the difference until you really know the difference. Go to my website, awakenwellnessllc.com, and find the DIY tab. Let's get you access.